we are touching base with CPP's flagbearer Ivor Greenstreet, who has been asking voters to give NPP and NDC an electric shock. He joins me via Zoom for more on this. Before I speak with Ivor Greenstreet, let's listen to him first.
Four years ago, me buy.
And the man himself joins us via phone for more. Mr. Greenstreet, I'm grateful for your time. I've seen a number of your videos for this, sending campaign messages to the electorates. How are the electorates receiving your messages?
Well, good evening to you and to your listeners. And I'm also tickled by the fact that in your voice you appear to be tickled and amused as well. And, it's an important message. And as you can tell, it's a form of metaphor. We want to give Ghanaians a sense that it's important that they consider their vote very importantly before they choose who to vote for and why they are voting for a particular party. We have made it clear, and we were fortunate enough for Joy FM to be at the launch of our manifesto, and our various policies and programs were explained and demonstrated to be complete and total alternatives to these two larger parties who have had the opportunity to steer the affairs of the nation for a good 28 years. And if, as of today, statistics show that we have 50 to 60% of our youth unemployed, then clearly the policies that they've been attempting to implement, while we will not insult them, we will not denigrate, we will not say they're not patriots or they haven't tried. Clearly, what they've been trying to do hasn't been able to be of good solution to the problems that ordinary Ghanaians are facing in their daily life. So the electric shock is very important. We need the people of Ghana to realize that we need a change of direction based on different ideas, different processes, different policies, different leadership, and a different vision, which can rescue this nation, which can reclaim Ghana and create opportunity for all our people.
I must say the one that fascinates me most in your videos is this one, particular one, electric shock, in which you're trying to teach the electorates how to spell electric shock. But how do you intend to send electric shock to these two major political parties, the NPP and the NDC?
I think, research has shown, I think yourselves have done surveys and other independent institutions have conducted surveys on how Ghanaians are looking for an alternative. And I'm satisfied with the performance of these two parties who appear to be divisive, who appear to approach politics as almost an activity of self-interest for they themselves, for their parties and their party members, and for perhaps sometimes their family and friends. And so Ghanaians rant and rave, and they have been complaining for a long time, and justifiably so. Just imagine, recently Parliament approved more than 100 square miles of concession for dealing with our salt.
But Mr. Greenstreet, so why were you teaching them how to spell electric shock? You should be teaching them how to mention the Convention People's Party.
Well, they know that when I'm speaking, I speak of Convention People's Party. They know it is the party of Akoko Koko. They know we're number 4 on the ballot. But they have to understand that it is time for them to reject those two parties who have failed to deliver to them, who regularly pour out to them, which have not succeeded in altering their circumstances in their daily life. So this election a normal 240 volts that comes out of the sockets in your houses, but it comes from a high-tension cable, and therefore it has not been stepped down by any step-down transformer. Direct full power, which we hope is going to frazzle them come December 7th, 2010.
We wish you all the best, Ms. Ivor Greenstreet. As you said, electric shock waves. So the two major political parties. Ivor Greenstreet is a presidential candidate for the CPP.
Electric shock! Electric shock! Electric shock! Electric shock! Electric shock! Electric shock! Electric shock!